Where's Marie gone? This sales page is basically all about you. It's not a wow from me. Marie Forleo's Time Genius program is now open! Let's hop on over to her updated sales page for this intake and see how she goes about persuading us to join. I'm Kat Reynolds, website strategist, and I help entrepreneurs build highly successful websites that get more traffic, leads, and sales. Quick heads up, I've not been on there yet to have a look, so you're getting my first thoughts and oh my god reactions here. Let's get started. Here we are at Marie Forleo's sales page for Time Genius. This is all new. I haven't been here before, so I'm going to run with it and let's see what I notice about her strategies for getting you to sign up, what colours she's using, what layout she's using, what images she's using to persuade us to hit that buy button. And the first thing I notice is, oh my god, that blue is powerful. And actually it's making my eyes go a bit like vibraty with the colours that are on there. I think that's actually quite off-putting. But what I'm going to say is this header is very powerful. Huge words, huge statements, and that is absolutely brilliant. It's very clear about what it's about. Take back your time, get back your life, underline. And how big is this? This is a huge font. And so it really pops out about what Time Genius is going to do for you, what the benefits are of this program. Time Genius itself, this little logo. Did you see how small that logo is? It's really small. And where is Marie Forleo on here? She is nowhere, because this is about us. This is about taking back our time, getting back our life. And that is the secret of a really good sales page, actually, is making it about all the benefits that you get, what you're going to get out of the program, rather than about what we're trying to sell to someone. So that's really good stuff. And we've got learn to live distraction free, which is bolded, be joyfully productive. I like this combination of fonts. We've got that sort of serif font, which is where it has the little twiddles, with that sans serif, which is really easy to read. I love that. That is so neat. That really tells me exactly what I'm going to get. But of course, I've come to this. I've come from the wait list, because I knew this was coming, and I was like, I want to be in there first. So I've come straight from that to this sales page, because I've been on the wait list and I've come from their list. They know that I know who Marie Forleo is. They know that I've clicked through. They know that I'm already interested in Time Genius. So I've got some interest there already. So we don't have an awful lot of introduction. This is what you get. And then we've got a great button. Let's do it. Where's that take me? And that takes me down to the payment. I'd expect it to, actually, because that is exactly where we want it to go. Because if I come off a wait list, I might just want to get right down to it. I don't want to have to scroll down a whole sales page to get to the gubbins of it, the price. I love the black against the blue. We've got a little go down. We know to scroll down these days, but it's nice. It's like an action feeling. And then we go straight into the poke the bear section, as I like to call it, which is where they really highlight the sorts of problems, where you're coming from, and then they offer the solution after. I love how big these are. I love that they've got really consistent with the fonts. Of course they have. It's Marie Forleo. What am I saying? I like the orange and the blue, though that blue is just too powerful. Are you tired of feeling? And then they've got it all with loads of white space. Can you see how much space there is around here? Can you see how much space there is? And that makes us read the words. A lot of people pack in too much stuff, so this is great stuff. So we can really focus in on the words, which are all important, that she wants us to focus on. Are we overwhelmed and stressed out? Nothing but a small bank account. Exhausted, trying too many things. So they're boldified, again, a professional term, all the text as you go through with exactly what you need to pick out. So if you're a scanner like me, I never read anything through. I'm terrible. It's not an essay. It's something that some people come to a sales page and they will literally scroll through, read the important parts, freedom, rich life, start every day feeling clear. I do feel clear now. So you can see that they're picking out, even if you're not a reader. I would never read this big bit of text. Other people do, I don't. And a lot of people don't on the tinternet. We'd pick out the important bits. So I love this. I love they've got some branded bullet points. I love the space. I love how they've got all those bold things. So I can go, yep, that's me, yep, that's me, yep, that's me as we go through. And then we move on to the solution. You're not alone. We can feel alone. Completely agree. And that's what she's talking to. She's talking to that need, and really big. We're not going to miss that. This is the solution. So we're now moving on from the poke the bear, which was a nice small poke the bear. Don't overdo it, because it can make people feel worse when they come to your sales page and all they're shown is the problems they've already got. We're going to move quickly on to the solution, which of course is Time Genius. So we've got a lovely little case study testimonial here. Lovely picture. Does she look happy? Of what it did for her as a mother and entrepreneur with a full-time job. I always felt there weren't enough hours in the day. Now that noise has gone, so we've gone from the problem to the solution. So that's showing it in action, and that is so powerful. And to dot these little case studies throughout your sales page is an absolute winner. Don't put them all down at the bottom as like an extra bit of persuasion. Social proof is absolutely key, and having it up the top, I love how she's got it as you're approaching the solution. We've got somebody who's actually taken that step and it's got her results. So that's brilliant. And then we're going into something I would never read in a million days of Sunday. Is that an actual expression? I'm not sure. Solution isn't trying to get more done. It's about embracing a new paradigm that focuses on getting the right things done. I love how she's got these little snippets taken out. This is probably written as like a long essay thing, but they've laid it out. So they've taken the big bit out that people are going to really catch on to, because a lot of people won't read these bits. Some people will, but a lot of people won't. They'll just go through. And this, if we look at how much we can scroll down, this is a long sales page. So you're making it easy for people. And this lovely lilac-y blue colour is just a really nice way of separating that out. So that's absolutely really well done. And we've got some ticks. So we're breaking up the text again with those bullet points. Oh, I love how they've done that. Can you see they've used the same colour for these call outs with the background, and then this section they've just made it the same colour so it seems to bleed out across. That's lovely. Start every day feeling clear. Right, okay, so we have the solution. She's taken us through the story of how she did it, the story of her background with it, where this course came, well, this program came from, how it's helped her, how she's been able to do these things. And then we've got, we can do it too. Yes, you can achieve your dreams. I can do it too. This could be you. So we're now onto the solution. We're now onto the transformation. She's shown the problem. She's shown it can work for somebody else. She can show how it worked for her. This could be you. And again, she's boldified the bits that we need to read. Creative output has doubled. Fraction of the time. I only focus. Oh, these are testimonials. That's even more powerful. So this could be you, because this is possible. This has happened to other people. I like this. I've never seen this done before as a bullet point list. My most productive day of the financial freedom to enjoy my life. I love that. I love the way she's done that. And less time it takes to binge watch your favourite show with infinitely better ROI. Depends. If you're watching 7 seasons of Buffy, that takes an awful long time. So yeah, definitely less time. Yep, and then we've gone back to the blue, so that now really stands out. And then we get on to, so we've got the I really want that change, I really want that transformation. Introducing the Time Genius. And this is the way I make really successful sales pages, is that we go from the top where we have the main benefit, and then we go through the poke the bear, and then we go through to the solution or the transformation, and then we present the package that's going to solve all these problems. In this case, Time Genius. And she's shown it. She's shown everything you get, and they've made them into little books. This is really easy to do. I use Place It, and what you do is you just upload the image you want on your book, or the image you want on the screen or the phone, and then it just puts it in for you. It's absolutely brilliant. If you're making these sorts of sale pages, paying for something like that can really boost it, because you're showing people what they get, and show always works better than tell. So introducing Time Genius, everything you need to take back control over your time, attention and life. Guaranteed. Oh, I'd like to see what the guarantee is. I'd like to take back control. Yes, please. Live virtual experience. Catapult your joy, focus and accomplishment fast. Oh, it's a live virtual experience. Oh, okay. They haven't said that already. Maybe something about that higher up would have made that clearer. But again, we've got a huge amount of space here. We've got lovely big picture. We've got lovely big words. We haven't cluttered it up with and this and that and the other. So this section, if you think about a sales page in lots of different sections, is very clean. You can really home in on what it says. Now, I think the blue's not too overpowering there. But then we've got this bright orange button, and boy, does that fight with the blue, Marie. That makes my eyes bleed. Stands out, but it also makes me go, eh. Okay, so then we come down to the next section. So by the end of the program, we'll be able to, and this is where we're talking about the benefits of it. So this isn't exactly what's in it. This is what's in it for me. So we're not going over, you get however many modules, however many videos, however many spreadsheets, worksheets, cheat sheets there is. It's all about what it'll do for you. So we've got to set the right priorities. I'll be able to, 2 to 5 times your creative output, skyrocket energy and joy. More time means nothing if you're exhausted. So these are all, yeah, I want that. Yes, I want that. Yes, I want that. How am I going to get that? And again, we've got some nice little icons, and then we've got nice big text. And what I will say is there are very few images on here. I like images, but I do think it works. But the way they've got the layout doesn't need to be heavy with imagery. Yeah, it's really homing in on the copy, which works very well because they've set it out creatively and with colour and with lots of space, and that's when it can work, and you don't need it to be lots and lots of images. You can just pick out the really important ones like that. Okay, so if we come down, another success story. I like how they've got that. So it moves you down the page to the success. This course should be called Life Genius, absolutely. We've got a lovely picture, always include a picture of testimonials and case studies. This is a case study. A bit longer, it's more of a story, it's more powerful because you can see that transformation. You can imagine yourself here, before I took Time Genius I was, and then under here. Don't just feel more in control of my time, more in control of my life. Taken out this bit, which is fantastic quote. It really stands out, really big, and they've also boldified the important bits as we go through for annoying people like me who don't read everything. And then we come on to what's inside. So this is breaking it down into what you can expect. So what's inside, they're using the pink now. So again, we've got a nice picture, breaking it down for streaming videos, fun sheets, time-saving tools, plus bonus trainings. What's keen on that section? Fast and effective. Just some information about what's in it. But you know, coming from something like that's that powerful, it's like, yeah, this is how it's delivered. Maybe have this a bit lower down. And then we've got another case study, again with a picture. And then we've got the Time Genius curriculum. Right, okay, this is what we'll be learning. So this is more what I want to know. And then we've got what's included here as well. So yeah, I would have moved that down there. Or maybe explained what the virtual stuff's about, because I'm not quite sure yet. Okay, so module 1. I like how they've got the orange here, so it breaks it up. And instead of having like little modules, which you can see on a lot of sales pages, they've got big modules, big chunky things. Escape the time stress trap. That is impossible to say. I'd be really interested to know if Marie can say that live. In this module you'll learn, and then they've got a tick list of what you'll learn. Tiny language trick that makes you 8 times more effective in dropping the bad habits, boldified, and adopting new healthier ones. The blank canvas approach for turning a life you have into the life you want, in bold, time rich, quit overwhelm, unlearn your system. So then we've got a lot which you can skip through. It's like, yes, I want that. Yes, I want that. Yes, I want that. So that's brilliant. And it's also showing what you'll want. So it's not a list of you'll be learning this, this, and this. It's what you'll get. So we'll be dropping the bad habits. We'll get the life we want. We'll learn the one skill from time crunch to time rich. That's very good. Very poetic. My 4-word mantra to help you quit overwhelm. And doesn't each one of these things make you want to know what they are? So they're showing us the benefits, they're showing what we'll get, how we'll feel, how we'll move, what that transformation is, and then they're like putting in some little, ooh, I wonder what that is, and making us really curious about what it is. The tiny language trick, the blank canvas approach, the number 1 skill, my 4-word mantra. Yeah, where do I buy? And then they've got this little, you get 4 training videos, 5 fun sheets, and that's little. That's the right size for that, I think. And then we've got a picture of what's in module 1, which is great. And then we've got like Marie growing, and then we've got another testimonial, again really big, and they've done the same thing here. Yeah, and then they'll do the same thing for each module, set out in exactly the same way, nice and clear. Loads of space, brilliant. Big picture, exactly what you get. Lots of videos. Oh, this one has a special video. That's quite, I don't know who Chris Carr is, but that's quite small. I think that would maybe be a bit bigger. And again, backed up. I think that might be to do with that particular module by a case study, little testimonial. Module 3, exactly the same layout, exactly the same with the case study. I love that. My morning routine is me giggling as I get out of bed. So always choose, if you've got good case studies or testimonials, and you have, haven't you? Always make sure you take out the bit that's going to make me go, oh, or ooh, oh, wow. And then just put it up in big. Module 5. How many modules have we got? Oh, 5 modules. Okay. I still don't know what this live thing's about. I don't know. Oh, and then we're back to the blue. I do not like that blue. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of old internet sites, and the link was always a very similar blue to that. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, I don't like the blue. You can disagree with me. It's absolutely fine. Your life is too precious to waste drowning in overwhelm. Very true. I love that. I love how this works. What it's saying is that if you don't do this, you're going to drown in overwhelm. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Choose the Time Genius plan that's right for you. So I always have actually above my pricing section, which is what this is, a bit of a choice. Do this as you have always done, or do that and change and transform, and your life will be wonderful. So she's done that, but in a very, very concise way. That's clever. I like that. So always have in a bit of a bind, so you're presenting the choice. And it kind of sums up everything she said already. It's too precious to waste, drowning in overwhelm. We talked about overwhelm a lot during this sales page. So then choose the type. So it's your choice. It's not making you. Choose it. Choose the change. Which plan's right for you? Ooh, this is good. I like to always have the payment plan first, so people don't feel bad that they need a payment plan. And then we've got the best value. Presumably that has a discount. I like to point out what the discount is for people who aren't mathematicians. But doing it that way round, you want people to pay in full, really, because missed payments, monthly plans can go awry. So that's why I always say do it that in the same order as she's done here, which is great. 100 satisfaction, risk-free guarantee. That's good. I like that. I like that stamp. Time Genius is a live. Now we're on to the live. You see, I think that's weird having that below that. But I suppose needed to take them through the transformation. Maybe a bit more where they had it about what you get. Because I don't know Time Genius, that would be better higher up. Because that's so powerful. Being live. Ever wish I'd just show up at your house to help you sit down and focus and get you done? Oh, that's a bit scary. No. Yes, it would be good. Time Genius is designed to be a fully immersive experience. Love that. Live video group coaching, and then we've got a little live video of her. That's lovely. Lifetime access, nicely boxed so it stands out. So that's like a little bit of a bonusy section, really, isn't it? It's a little bit more information about it. See, we've got another case study. Dot them through. 4 advanced bonus trainings. So now we're on to the bonus section. For free. It's not free, it's included. When you have a sales page after your main pricing, your offer, put in the bonuses, and it just ramps up that feeling of absolute value. Not that your course isn't absolute value, I'm sure it is, but it really shows it. And then by splitting these things out, it clearly shows exactly what you're offering. It ramps up the value. And then we've got a lovely value. I love how they've got that with the lime green background because that really stands out. That's good. Oh, and then we've got the value up here. Get $1,798 in advanced bonus trainings. So we're putting more value in, literally more value in. So we've had the offer. So it could be like $169 just today. And we get all that. So we've now put a value against it. We've put a value, and this is just the extra stuff. Wow. And then we've got big pictures. Love the big pictures. Again, showing exactly what it is. Time Genius for Parents, that's the one I need. I love how this is laid out. And also we've got a few little bullet points, which we could do up here maybe, actually. Yeah, that works really well. I like how they've done that there. Maybe do that up there as well and boldify these. Okay, and then plus more. Follow through formula. They've got the value, they crossed it out, it's free. Huge images, brilliant. And they've laid these out in much the same way. It's a big title, coloured subtitle, little bit of text, value, and then they've got this free included with Time Genius, which they've done all the way through. Consistency does work. Then we've got a little testimonial here as well. Lovely. Then we've got the guarantee strip. I like that. That's not huge and in your face. That's just, and I like that little graphic as well. Guarantee is always a great thing because it just makes people feel safer. Right, Time Genius works. Here's proof. And then we've got loads, that one's not a picture, loads of case studies, and they are quite long case studies. Well, that one is. So look, this is where they've gone, this is where they are now. Every single one laid out in the same way with an image, well, most of them, and a big title taken from case study and lots of text. Social proof is the best because we can see all these people. Well, that is a long one, and that is great. And they've made them different colours, so it's not as if they were all lime green, they would really sort of blend into each other, but they kind of stand out with like this. That's great. It's great. Case studies, getting great case studies for your product is absolutely key. And then we've got, oh, well, let's sum it up. Summary of the extra value that you get as the core Time Genius system. Oh, they have valued that there. That's cool. Okay, so then they're going to add it up. That's good because I've forgotten there's just so much there. As is the case with a lot of these sales pages. I'm like, wow, $21,000 for only $1,497. She could have that as, you could have it today for $169, which is also true, and there's no link there. Who Time Genius is for and not for. Okay, we're back to a bit more choice. Make the choice. Is this for you? Warning, Time Genius is not for you if you are highly offendable. Clutch your pearls and gasp in horror, hearing words like clusterfuck or shitstorm. You're unwilling to take responsibility. No one's going to say, no, I don't want to take responsibility for my own thoughts. I always find these bits funny. They really do work. Don't let me put you off, but I always find it funny because you're like, well, I'm not going to say, yes, I am highly offendable. Yes, I'd rather be stuck. Thank you. You're not going to say that. Ever. Time Genius is explicitly for, and then of course we want to say, yes, that's me. I'm an independent thinker and a growth-minded individual. And then what are they worth to you? I love how they've got the big text there. I love how they've then got imagine that you are, and then they've got bullet points nicely listed out with loads of white space again. That's brilliant. Just imagine that how much is this worth? So now they're putting a price on it. Sometimes I put this section above the offers, which is probably going to go down to the offer again in a minute. It's a great way because people pause and they think, I've seen all the value, I've had it added up, I know how much it's worth, I know how the tiny little price I have to invest to get all that value. What's it worth to me? What would these results be worth? 10,000, 25,000, 50,000? Absolutely. Oh, we've got a picture of Marie at the bottom. I like that. She's dreaming. You can see the clouds. Could you see how much space they've used? And that's very much her brand. Makes it seem more of a luxury thing. So then we're straight back into the offer, which is what I said they'd do. Get started now. We're now on a much easier to read pink, but I don't like pink with orange. That's just me. So get started now and choose that's right for you. And it's exactly the same as it was before. Again, something that I do. We're a bit of name dropping. Always good if you can. Questions. This is an important section because people like to have their questions answered. People will always have questions. Try and answer them. Leave no stone unturned. And then we've got, will you scroll through life? Will you scroll through life? I love that. Or live it. That's fun. That's really fun. So when you look back on it all, you're all going to wistfully remember the time. There's a lot of powerful imagery going on with your copywriting here, Marie, isn't there? Very flowery. Or long as the good old days of feeling inadequate. I feel like I have to say it like that. I don't know why. It's great. Or you can stop the madness right here, right now. Yes, you are precious. Your dreams are important. And then we've got the offer again in the other colour, which is the orange, other action colour. It's actually quite simple once you break it down, isn't it? Wow, that is a long sales page. And it's a lot of text on there. I'm not a fan of text-heavy sales pages, so it's not a standout sales page for me. Not one where I say, wow. But Marie is a brilliant copywriter, and that really works to make the page really speak to her audience. And it's laid out really cleverly, so it's still easy to read and doesn't feel dense with information. The sales page is basically all about you, about the results the program will get you, about the results it's already got for people. I love the huge amount of case studies throughout the sales page, which really works with the ad campaigns that are all about showing those results. and that's what's going to persuade people to buy. If you've loved this video and would like to delve into more of the top entrepreneurs' sales page tricks, you'll want to check out my review of the BossBabes sales page here, and that couldn't be more different.